music wasn't really a thing for me. My granddaddy Buford was a big music lover, like
Yep.
loved Roy Cuff, George Jones, Merle Haggard, Hank Williams, and when I was with him, we'd sit around and play an old Epiphone guitar. He had us hanging up in here somewhere, and that was kind of how we spent our time together. My other granddaddy was the outdoorsman, fisherman, hunter, and that's what we did together. So
Yeah.
it was a cool kind of both sides of it. But sports was definitely a huge part of my life growing up, and uh, the end of my football career was kind of the beginning of my music career in a way.
That's awesome. So when you think about going back to family, and this is where I think me and you kind of resonate again, is you're a mama's boy. We talk about it a lot, and my team's done great research. So when you think about your mom, there's two stories that kind of hit home to me, and there's an egg story that I guess maybe you broke some birds' eggs and you had to replace them.
Oh yeah,
From
man,
the
that
fridge.
is deep. Yeah.
Yeah, tell me about that.
It's. I mean, I don't know how little I was. We had those hanging plants, and I had to climb up in a chair to get in them. So I guess I was 6, 7. I don't know, but I think my dad had showed me where they had like a bird making a nest, and I was going up like looking at it, showing all my friends and stuff, and I think I like somehow broke one of the eggs, and I felt awful, so I got an egg out of the kitchen to put in there with it,
Yeah.
like thinking nobody would notice. Of course, it was like 3 times the size, and that one ended up squishing like the other eggs in there. So yeah, that was. My mom was not afraid to whip me. Like we got whipped, So
I'm with you on that.
I don't know if she got me for that one, but there was several lessons I had to learn the hard way
Yep.
growing up, and I can remember her saying when I got to be 22, her job was done. Like I survived, and I don't know if a lot of people were like this, but I think I was a little rowdier when I was younger. I kind of leveled out a little bit when I got in my mid 20s.
Yeah.
So fortunately, my radio and career success wasn't until my late 20s, so I
Yeah.
could handle it a little better.
There you go. And then there was a goat story too, didn't you? You were gifting your mom a goat.
Oh yeah. I bought my mom a goat off a trade line. That's where people call in, like sell
Yeah.
washers and dryers, and
Oh yeah, we got the shopper back
yeah,
then.
yeah. And I was still doing construction at the time, and I just remember saying I need to find a goat by sundown. I called in trade line and gave him my number, and some guy had a goat, and I went and bought it, and it was a little goat, but it was an old goat,
Yeah.
like a pygmy goat or whatever. And I bought it and brought it home, and immediately when I let it out of the kennel, it took off, and I chased it all down the neighborhood, around the neighbor's house several times. Finally, like wore it out and caught it. But my mom had just never said she wanted a goat, never asked for a goat or anything.
Yeah.
So that was a pretty interesting few hours. I think we ended up putting it in my sister's backyard, fenced in backyard, and it like lived over in these like big cane break they had over
Yeah.
there. And I don't know where it is now.